Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to Baba Is You. So, it's been a little bit of time since I looked at this puzzle right. We had managed to get the key out, but we didn't have enough items to get through all the doors. Right. So, I've thought about this a little bit. It doesn't seem like I have enough items, because I have a key, I have 2 tiles, and I have 4 doors to get through. So even if we pushed all of our objects that were pushable, we wouldn't have enough. But that's not true. Because even though I can't see it here, because in this case the Babas are invisible, there's another Baba over there, and now there's another Baba over there, and now there's another Baba over there, and usually doing things that would kill Baba is bad. But if I could say Baba is open, which I think I can, then I think I could use the ephemeral Babas to open all the doors. So I think that's my plan. And the way we got the key out last time was I did this, and then I walked up here, and then I said the key was push, and then I walked up here, and that pushes the key out, and that gives me access to open, which I think I can go ahead and get out. Do I need the key? It says key is key. Do I need that for anything? Like, why can I not say Baba is open and push a tile and just walk across it? It feels like that might be enough, so I'm just going to work with that for now. I'm unclear that the key would be useful for anything. So I need tile as push first. That's fine. I can still do that. Alright, so I managed to phrase tile as push in an inconvenient location that didn't allow me to push the tile around. Okay, so here we go. If I push a tile here, right next to that, make the tiles no longer pushable. Say Baba is open. Oh, the is now pinned. That could be problematic. But it is the case that ephemeral Baba is capable of opening the door. And now the problem is if I say tile is push, the only way I can do it is by pinning it against Baba is you. And then I can't step on this other tile to walk across it and cause ephemeral Babas to push again. So that's a little bit of a problem. I need to be able to say and unsay tile is push. Or maybe now all of a sudden that I have this key, I could have said key is tile and then had another tile. And could I push the tile? Suppose I had done that. It's kind of the obvious thing to do after I just commented on how I have this extra object. So suppose I say, get rid of key is key so that I can say key is tile. That gives me an extra tile. And then if I say tile is push in the correct location, could I push the tile I'm pushing? If tile was open and tile was push. Well, let's just... tile was open and tile was push. I'd push it to the right. That might be good. I'm going to say both of them at the same time. This doesn't seem like it's going to get me all the way, but it's going to get me closer, I think. Oh, if tile is push, I can't stand on the tile. Duh. Okay. So, tile is open. Hmm. That didn't really help. So what else could I have done? I was thinking that... Yeah, I was thinking stuff that doesn't work. Actually, I have another idea. If I could form tile is push at the same time that Baba is standing on a tile against a right wall, that's going to be completely impossible. Then I could have the tiles continually be pushed and Baba just continually pushing to the right. So I've been staring at this for another 5 to 10 minutes, and it's late at night. I probably shouldn't be playing, but I wanted to play the game. So I think we're going to change. All-terrain vehicle? I looked at this at some point, right? Oh my goodness, this one. I'm definitely not up for this one right now. Let's look at this one that I think was easier. Pseudo crushers. Right. Pseudo crushers. So the gist is, in the original crushers, you were able to kind of like offset the skulls and walk through. Text near skull is weak, so I can't just push text through to offset them. Not tile is not push, so tile's the only pushable thing. Baba, stop. Near. Right, and there weren't many words that I could use. Or there weren't many things I could phrase. Baba near tile is skull. Tile near skull is push. I could just say tile is push, obviously. And then lose push and get tile is back. Stop. Why would I want something to be stop? Tile near skull is stop. Skull near tile is stop. Baba near skull is tile. Normally would not be interesting at all. However, that would apply to ephemeral Babas. So, that means if I put a tile here, it would be near skull. And then if Baba walks on this tile to the right, there would be a Baba over there, and he would become a tile, and I could make a line of tiles over to the flag, and then one of them could become Baba and win. I think that might actually work. Okay, so this is... yeah, once again, taking advantage of the ephemeral Babas. Okay. So if I walk to the right, yeah, I'm making new tiles. Because there's an ephemeral Baba who walks out to the right, he's near a skull, and so he becomes a tile. And in fact, I'm probably also creating some duplicate tiles behind some of these tiles. But let's not worry about that. So I think I will win right here. He's not near a skull. So the flag itself is not near a skull. And so that was insufficient. That seemed really close. Oh, I can't phrase it, but skull near tile is stop would be really useful right now. That would stop all the skulls. And then Baba could walk by. But I can't get those words back. Or, well, I can get some of them back. If I had said, Baba, your skull is tile vertically rather than horizontally, I would have, is tile still available? Which would enable me to say tile is stop, but tile is stop doesn't really help us. Right? I mean, I guess I should just go ahead and do that. I could also say skull is tile, but skull is skull. What else could I have phrased? So, once again, if I said Baba near skull is tile, and did the thing I just did, then afterwards, could I have done anything else clever with tiles to get these words back apart? Almost. I guess I could have had a tile to the left of me that was going to be pushing down to... I wouldn't have been able to duplicate it then there, though. And I can't say tile is push after I've already set up this to duplicate them. So yeah, I don't know that that helps me. And I could say tile is stop, but that's also going to stop Baba. I could say tile... Oh! If I say tile is push, then the problem is I can't say tile is not push anymore. Because I would be able to push them to the right. But then I couldn't break tile as push, which means I could never step on this again. Unless I had left this right here and said tile was pushed then, that might actually work. I think it's quicker to reset at this point, ironically. Then I'm going to form tile is push in such a way that I will be able to step to the right once more. And will that win me? I don't think that wins. I step to the right. I pushed a tile there. But there's not a Baba on that tile. And I can't step on the tile again to make there be a Baba on that tile. Baba near skull. Can't say tile is, but yeah, I can't change any of my rules at this point. And I never use stop. If I was gonna use stop, I mean, I don't think tile is stop does anything useful for me, but let's just try it since the word is here, and it's kind of the only thing I got going for me right now. Tile is stop, great. The skulls are bouncing up and down, but now Baba can't walk over there, and Baba can't walk onto this one either. Okay, I think I may have found the location. Baba near skull is tile. So now, make my line of tiles. And then I can push tile to the right at the end of this. And form tile as push while I am standing on a tile and continually move rightwards. So push you down to the bottom. I'm on the tile. I push a tile to the right and I'm still standing on a tile and that wins. So I never used the word stop. I wonder why stop was there. Was it a red herring or was there another solution? We may never know. 6 and 7 were the only other levels in this area. And I don't want to look at them right now, so let's go elsewhere. Let's see. 14 is unsolvable. 22 is the 3D level. 9 I still haven't looked at again. 24 was hard. What was 29? Otherwise, we might go back out to the main map and look at some of that stuff. But what was this one? Oh, right. Yeah, it's too late at night for me to consider that one as well. Okay, so let's exit all the way out to the main map. And we have Land of Sokobans or Land of Difficulties. Both sound difficult. Let's try Land of Difficulties. My goodness. These maps are so loud. Like, I can't even see where I am right now. I hear the thing moving, though. Okay, I'm near the upper left. Aw, there's the word sad over near level 8. Fortunately, we're going to level 1, which appears to be Diamonds in the Mountains. Refraction. Difficulties 1. What type of difficulties? It is you! We're it! Bloop, 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 bloop. I like the animations here. Great. Crystal. Safe. Track is stop. I don't remember if I've ever witnessed track before. That's what track looks like. I wonder what its rules about connecting and like curves and different things are. It and text on crystal is boom and more. It and text on crystal is boom and more. All right. It on crystal and not next to it is win. It on crystal and not next to it is win. There's a crystal. Oh. It and text on crystal is boom and more. I don't see the text. Crystal is not you. It is you. It on crystal and not next to it is win. Sure. It. Oh, it and text means it on crystal is boom and more, and text on crystal is boom and more. Oh, text on crystal is boom and more. I could explode the crystal into 3 ises, for example. Which might be okay in a variety of ways. For example, crystal is safe. We'll blow up the crystal, but the crystal will be safe, so it won't blow up, and I'll get 3 more safe words. Yes. And so, with said safe words, it's still difficult for me to... Oh, now I could say crystal is safe over here. And how does that help me? I think I would like to get another is, ideally. Yeah, another is would be super swell. But I need crystal to be safe while I do it. So I guess I would need to... I can't keep the text on top of it. Right. And if I just push the is down, it destroys the crystal. So the is important, so far as I can tell. I could say crystal is crystal, but once again... Wait, why couldn't I... Well, it's boom, so it's just exploding. So crystal isn't gonna help save it. It would have to be crystal is safe. Why couldn't I have just done this at the beginning? I could just do this at the beginning. But then I don't have any objects. Like, what is it that I do want to duplicate? I mean, I guess it could be its. Once I do that, I'm like kind of like permanently stuck duplicating these guys. It's gonna be hard to not. I don't have to do that yet, though. Okay. What am I trying to do? What's win? It on crystal and not next to it is win. But it on crystal is boom and more. Text on crystal is boom and more. It's only one boom. Maybe I could stack multiple its and get a big boom and destroy the rules down here? Maybe? It is you. Yeah, I might be able to do that. Okay, so if I just... Let's not think too hard about this. Let's experiment. If I do this, and make a bunch of its, and then try to coalesce a bunch of them. So the upper left it right now should be many, many its. Does that cause many, many booms right here? No, it did not. Yeah, it's kind of surprising to me. Because, yeah, like at the very bottom right, or I guess the very bottom it, should have lots of its stacked up, right? I think so. And I guess each of them are individually a one-size boom. And so stacking a bunch of one-size boom doesn't matter. You have to stack a bunch of boom in order to make bigger explosions. That sounds plausible. But if I'm not blowing up the rules, then how could I be doing anything? I could say it is safe. Can I say it is safe? I might be able to say it is safe if I duplicate you. That's something that doesn't happen very often. Oh, I blew up the crystal. Right. That's probably not good. Although, I only have one is. And it's my only noun. I was wondering if somehow I could make another crystal. Yeah, I don't know that that's going to work. What could work? That's a great question, Brian. I'm so glad you asked. It on crystal is boom and more. It is safe would make it, even after it boomed, it would still be there, but it would still also more, which means it would be next to it. However, more only applies to empty spaces, as I recall. So if I do this, I only created one it because the space to the left and to the right of the crystal were already occupied. So I just need to get more occupied spaces. So when I said crystal is safe, I created more occupied spaces. So that's great. And if I did that again, I can get more words. But I still can't, like, plug them up behind me, like, when I try to go jump in here. And even if I do, it's still also blowing up the crystal. So if the crystal was safe, if I could get myself inside the safe word, which I did just a moment ago. Yeah, I can do it again. I'm inside the safe word. If I could get both of us to move to the right at this moment. And I had another safe between another it and me, I think that would do it. Like, I'm starting to get notions now of how this could work. So I think I do need a second it. But I also need the crystal to be safe. How can I get a second it while keeping the crystal safe? Oh, I already know how to do that. Right. I do it like this. Crystal is safe. I want to get one more it. So for example, this would work. Now I have two its. I want to offset them like this, I think, and have like the safe word in between them. And have another safe word guarding the bottom of the crystal. And then I want to be inside the safe word. So I think I have to bring these words back. If I do this, I end up inside the safe word. And now if I push to the right, the crystal will be safe. It will land on the crystal. It is not currently safe, though. It's going to blow up. But it wasn't next to another it. So if I could have made it safe while doing all of the rest of that, it would have been sufficient. How can I make it safe and it you? I would need the you keyword to be on top of the safe word. And remind me how I got something on top of me. It moored into a space that I wasn't occupying yet because I was in the act of moving into it. Okay, which means I need to duplicate the you keyword, which I should be able to do like this. Yes. However, I wanted to duplicate the word safe, and so I should have been pressing down with a spare copy of the word safe. That didn't work. Oh, because I broke up it as you. Why didn't it more? Oh, safe is a pushable thing and it is not. And so when I did it with my own body, it can moor on top of my body because I'm not push, I think. Whereas safe, the text is a pushable thing, and so it can't moor on top of that. So I don't think I can moor two words on top of each other. So how could it be safe? How could it be safe? I could duplicate the word it, but again, I only have the one is, and it's already being used for it is you horizontally and crystal is safe vertically. So unless I can get the safe text on top of either you or something else, it feels like I'm out of luck. Crystal is not you. Is there a way for me to duplicate the is text while crystal is safe? Hold on, I forgot about this. I duplicated is right at the beginning, but it was in the act of destroying the crystal. Suppose it hadn't been? Oh, right, that was the problem. I couldn't get the safe keyword to stay there, because it always explodes. And I can't write text as safe to, like, save the text. And so pretty much anything I do trying to push the is keyword down, sure, it gives me another is. Oh, wait, hold on. That's really interesting. The crystal is still there. Why? Because I formed the rule crystal is safe that apparently took effect before it exploded and moored another is. So in that case, if I had three actors pushing the entire rule, it is you downwards, then this might have worked. And so I should be able to make that happen by getting another copy of it. Which will be a little bit of a pain in the neck, but let's imagine I can do it. It is indeed a little bit of a pain in the neck. I think I can still do it, though. Can I get these words out? Yeah, I can. Okay, so now 2 copies of the crystal are open. So if I throw it in here, I end up with 3 its. That's great. I wanted that for a reason a moment ago. Oh, I destroyed the crystal, though. I forgot to say crystal is safe, because I'm a dummy. In order to... right, I couldn't... now I understand. I can't say crystal is safe. No, I could say crystal is safe. Yes, I could say crystal is safe, and the way that I would do it... This is so complicated. Is... kind of made a mess. It's fine. Alright. Is to have one of the safe words be... Ah, darn it. It's, yeah, stay this distance away. This is pretty manageable. Be right here. And so, if that's there... let's leave you out of the corner for now, just in case. Then I can do this. Right, but I don't have an is for it is you. But I wanted to create its. But I wanted the crystal to be safe while I'm creating its. That's fine. Yeah, and then I could push them all downward. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so... Hard to manage. So, create a few its. I've done it. Create them in an awful place that you can't possibly do things with. Regret everything. Move some rules around. Create its in spaces that you can do things with them. Fantastic. Wonderful. Fabulous. Let's get them all in a line. And this safe word could be retrieved later. This safe word, I've got enough safes. I don't need it all. I need this safe word down here. And then, oops. That's actually fine. And then I can separate some of them out like this. And now if I press down, all of these words go down. But I blew up is, right. I'm always blowing up is. I could be creating more ises. Right, I could be creating more ises. And I know how to do that. Okay, so if I get these guys in a line again, I can't blow up that safe very easily. Because I have another U. And so as long as I create an is, yeah, I can still do this. So I push this out of the way. Oops. Push the safes out of the way. There are plenty of new places. Oops. Let's keep... I don't really need 4 of you. Also, I pushed that too far to the left. I do need 3 of you, so that was too far to the left for me to push it is you. So let me back up to here. Be annoyed at myself for the mess that I'm making. That's fine. And I do only need 3 of you, and so it's okay if a couple of you get squashed together. Okay, so I'm about to create a bunch of ises, and I need the rule it is you to still be existing. So I'll use an extra u right here, where an is about to explode into existence. And then I need to push all 3 of these down at the same time, so I'm going to get these guys in a shape like this, and then go kablam. Why did that not work? The only is appeared down there because it and you were there, of course. So I can just push the word crystal down. There we go. However, I didn't say crystal is safe. That's the other thing I need to do. So I still need to have crystal is safe. Oh, this is so complicated. So now if I push this down, crystal is safe. It is you. I have an extra is. Why did I want all these things? I'm pretty sure there was a reason. it on crystal and not next to it is win. Now I can also say it is safe while I'm saying it is you, and I could say crystal is safe. And those are all the things I need, right? I think so. So I need to say it is you. I need to say it is safe. So in order to phrase that... And I don't know if I still need more copies of myself, so let's hold on to them in case I do. So, it is you can go right there. It is safe. Could go right here. I still need crystal is safe. You know what? I could just write this up here. It doesn't have to be near the crystal. It's fine. Can I still get you back? Yes. I should have pushed that farther to the left. I shouldn't have pushed that farther to the left. I regret everything. Do I need multiple U's at this point? Or multiple its? I don't think I do. So it is you. It is safe. Great. And I can always make more of me if I need to. Now I need crystal is safe. This is also not difficult. Let's grab a safe word. And then finally, it, not next to it. And that's the hard part because it's still going to be next to it because I'm going to blow up into 4 of me. So I need to block off all of the sides. Which is why I need 2 of me. Okay, I understand what to do now. I need to be extremely careful with this. I need exactly 2 copies of me. 3 will also work, I think. I need to separate you guys. Like so. Then I need to block off the top of the crystal. Like so, except for I can't walk out of there. So we'll block off the top of the crystal like so. And then I need to get a grabbable one. This one will work. That I'm going to use on the left-hand side, but then I need to re-block off the bottom of the crystal, but that's fine. I can do this like that. And now, if I take 1 step to the right, it will blow up, but he's safe, so he won't blow up. The crystal is safe, so it won't blow up. There's no space next to me where you can moor into, so it won't be next to it, and I will win. There we go. It's important to say all those words before you actually take the step, because then all of a sudden it says congratulations, it's the end of the game, so you can't explain it after the fact. Okay, that's great. That's a good way to end this video. I hope, as always, that you all are having a great day, and I will see you again soon with more Baba Is You. For now, bye-bye.